Good morning, it's Friday. This is the quick maths for today, and most of this is quite easy. There's a couple of new ones, but they're also quite easy. We'll start with Lucia and hope she's awake. Lucia, we got meters, we got kilometers, we're going from 6 meters to kilometers. How many will we have? Thank you. 0.006, just in case you're feeling like a bit of a nincompoop today. Lucia, how many meters are in a kilometer? As long as you remember 1,000 meters in your kilometre. You shouldn't really get this wrong, should you? Mr. Burgoyne, let's bounce the other way. We've got 1.3 kilometres.
1,300.
1,300 metres. Why, this is easy. Noah, I've got 71 metres.
0.071.
0.071 kilometres. 0.6, Coops, going backwards. 600 metres sounds great. Well done. Lily May, I've only got 1 metre.
0.001.
0.001, and the only one that people sometimes get wrong. Shall we get Mia in? Mia, I've got 18 kilometres. How many metres?
18,000.
18,000. Yeah, 1 kilometre is 1,000. I've got 18 kilometres. I've got 18,000. I don't know why people get that one wrong, but they do. On we go. Pretty easy stuff. We won't do it all. We'll just get Mr. Dennis to help us out a little bit. Mr. Dennis, we're going to increase 130 by 30%. First thing to find?
10%.
So we know 10% is
13.
13. Then we've got to find 30%. So what do we do?
Times it by 3.
13 times 3 would be 39. No, what have we got to do with that 39?
Add it on to 130.
Yeah, it says increase, so we've got to add the 39. I'm not doing that bit for you. We could do the decrease as well, but it's incredibly straightforward. Make sure you're looking at that word though, because if you add it on this time at the end, it's going to go wrong. Coop's good at these. Coop, 38. What's that?
90.
90. And what do all the inside angles add up to?
180.
Okay, Coop. So what is missing?
Okay. 128. So that would be 162.
What's missing, Coop? What do you want to do first? Do you want to break it down on the board?
Yeah.
What's a good way to start?
Take away. No. Yeah, add them.
Add what?
90 and 38.
Okay, so what's 90 add 38?
That would be 128.
It would be 128. You are completely right. Is this where you're talking about taking?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we take this off?
180.
Okay, we can break that down as well for the folks at home. What is 180 take away? Well, let's just take 120 off it.
160.
160. Coop, if I do 180
Yeah.
and I take off 120,
Oh, right.
I'm not going to get 160.
60.
60. All right, unfortunately, I haven't finished because I'm supposed to be taking off 128.
72. No, I mean 52.
52. So we pop 52 in there, Coop. So 52, add 90, add 38 gets us to 180.
Yeah.
No, what's a quick way to it?
Just see what see what number adds up to with 38 to add up to 90.
Yeah, we know that's 90. We know this and this must add to 90. So what's that got to be?
52.
It's got to be 52 because 90 here and 90 here gets us 180. Little shortcut. Another easy one. Who hasn't said anything? Charlie hasn't. Charlie, all the way around in our straight angle. How many degrees?
180 degrees.
Okay, so if 21 of them are here in this little chunk, what do we have to do?
Well, it's 159.
It is 159, and how did you get there?
186, 91.
Nice, simple stuff today. That's Friday, easy maths. Also easy for, well, let's hope it's easy for Izzy. Izzy, we're looking for the factors of 30, so where are they?
60.
60,
Oh, wait, no, that's multiple.
that is multiples, so where are the factors?
30.
30,
15.
yeah?
And 2.
Alright, Izzy, you're doing well, so 30, 15 and 2, what do all those numbers do with 30?
They go into it.
Yeah. They all go into 30 quite happily, so they're all factors. And these ones, you've already said it, they don't go into 30, but 30 does go into them. What are those? multiples. Make sure you got factors and multiples the right way around. We need to be pretty accurate here. The pie chart represents 640 people. So let's get Zafia in. Zafia, we want the shaded part. So this purpley business here, what's a good place to start?
Maybe split it into quarters.
Split it into quarters is a great idea. We'll do it with a great big thick pen so people at home can hopefully see it really easily. Zafia, if the whole thing's 640, what's each quarter worth?
160.
160? Yeah, if you're not great at quarters, split it in half. Half of 640 would be 320, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get 320 on each side. Split that in half and you get 160. She's right, so it'd be 160, 160, 160. Oh, hang on a second. Zafia, this would be 160 all the way around, right?
Yeah.
But we're only looking at this part. So what do you reckon you do with your 160?
Maybe half it.
Maybe half it, which would get us 80 in the purple and 80 in this white chunk. So we reckon shaded is 80. Yeah? Easy. Half it again. Half it again. Easy, we did them the other day. Mr. Burgoyne, x divided by 8 is 3 remainder 5, so what do we need to do?
Go backwards.
Go backwards. Well, forget about the remainder 5 because that's horrible, so I've got to do something with my 3 and my 8. What's a good idea here?
Times them together.
That would get me 24, and
Yeah.
now I need to worry about my remainder of 5.
Add it on.
Add it on, which would get me 29. No, if I do 29 divided by 8, do I get 3 remainder 5?
Yeah.
I do. Mr. Burgoyne, you're a genius. Very simple. We might not need a genius, but we'll use one anyway. We'll get the genius of Lily May. Lily May, 7 Y's get us to 56,000. What's Y?
8.
8.
Oh.
Are you sure it's 8?
No.
Let me check. If I do 7 times 8, do I get?
8,000.
Oh, 8,000. Otherwise I'm going to end up with 56, aren't I? So 8,000. Right, well, let's check. We know 7 times 8 is 56, and if we don't, go and learn our tables, don't we? We already know our tables, right? And then I need 1, 2, 3 zeros, so I better put 1, 2, 3 zeros in my answer here. And then I've got 3 zeros all over the place. Lily May, you're right, well done. Oh no, oh, these are really easy. Some people get confused when you write it that way around.
Oh.
Not Cooper. Coop, half of 1/9.
Half of 1/9 would be 1. Well, 1/18.
1/18. There you go. Give yourself time to think. That's absolutely fine. Remember, we can do half times 1/9 is the same thing. Lovely, Coop. This is slightly different. Easy, but slightly different. We'll pick on Izzy. She hasn't seen it before. Let's see what mayhem unfolds. Izzy, 4 of them cost 59p. How much is 1 of them? How are we going to work this out? We do. We divide it by 4. Now that's immediately going to give us a problem, right? Because if we do 59, bus stoppy, and divide it by 4, we're going to have some issues here. How many 4s are in 5?
1.
1. Well, that was easy. What's left over? Oh dear. How many 4s are in 19?
4.
4. Remainder 3. Right, I do not want one of them costing 14 remainder 3 pence. That's our horrible answer, which we can't do anything with, so we're going to convert it. Luckily, we've got Izzy, who's today's resident maths genius. Izzy, I don't like 14 remainder 3, but for the people at home, I'll write it over here in great big letters, or numbers. Right? I don't like it. Remainders are horrible in maths, they're not nice to work with. Decimals are nicer. Let's make it into a decimal. We're going to keep the 14 the same. I want to work on this remainder 3. I'm going to keep the 3 the same. I'm going to write it small, right? What was I dividing by over here?
4.
Divided by 4, right? What's together?
4.
Ooh. So So 14 remainder 3, if I'm dividing by 4, is the same as 14 3/4, yeah? Because I'm saying I had 3 bits left and I was dividing by 4 bits. Easy? Hopefully that makes sense. Izzy, I still don't like it because it's a fraction. How else can I write 14 3/4? I'd like it a decimal, really.
Do you make it into
No, I want to make it a decimal. 3/4 is a decimal.
0.75?
0.75. Thank you, Izzy. 14.75 I could actually work with and do some more maths with if I was mad enough to want to do more maths with it. So I don't want my answer of 14 remainder 3. I want it to be 14.75 pence. Because that means I could maybe do more work with it. Remainder 3, nasty. We'll do another one. Just in case. Luckily, next to Izzy, we've got today's other maths VIP, Lucy. Oh dear, it's Lucy. Oh dear. Lucia, 4 of them cost 34p. I want 1 of them, so what do I do first?
34.
What a great idea. So we can divide 34 by 4. How many 4s are in? Oh, I have to do the whole thing. How many 4s are in 34? 8 remainder 2. Right, I don't like my 8 remainder 2, but I'll write it nice and big over here again for you. So we got 8, we keep that the same. We got 2 left over. What were we dividing by? 4. Well, this is easy. Change 8 2/4 into a decimal. 8.5, because it's 8.5. Right, so 1 equals 8.5p. If I needed to do more stuff, I could, and I might need to do more stuff with those next time. Not today. Easy, if you can't go across, go across. Oh, look at the numbers before you start doing weird stuff. Noah, what do you notice about those 2 numbers?
But they're not the same, and you can't make easily.
Mr. Dennis, what do you notice about those 2 numbers?
Change into a decimal.
You can easily change it to a decimal. Change it to a decimal, Mr. Dennis,
6.75.
and we're going to take away 2.4, and you can do that in your head, Mr. Dennis. 6.75 take 2.4 would be. You're still doing it, Mr. Burgoyne, what is it?
4.35.
4.35? Yeah, well, 6 take 2 gets us the 4, 7 take 4 gets us the 3. Are you sure it's that? You're absolutely certain?
Yeah.
Do you want to write it down and check it, or are you good?
I'm good.
Burgoyne says he's good. You can write it down and check it if you want. Anyway, have a little play with these at home. Your numbers are ever so slightly different, because that's all the quick maths for today. Check Burgoyne's last answer. Bye!
Bye.